look at the 50 miles above the ground, 50 miles already is space. It's the atmospheric pressure is 0.00001. So proof Angel's third law of motion of Newton is completely right. So rockets work in a vacuum.
What? So what's object to be in a vacuum?
Well, look at the rocket at 50 miles high up and working. So
what's object to be in a vacuum?
It's the pressurized gas inside the container.
Wait a minute. That rocket was gliding up at the end, and then it fell back down. Where's the evidence that rockets can speed up in space?
You want to see Artemis from a plane at 45,000 feet climbing 10 times higher, and you still see the rockets climbing. And
so it gets up to 90,000 feet? Awesome. That's under the dome.
Yes, it's still a vacuum. It doesn't matter.
It's under the dome. It's not a vacuum.
We measure the pressure.
How do you have a vacuum without a container?
How does a balloon go up to 127,000 feet if it's it has to be floating in a medium? It doesn't go to space.
Flat Earthers has done it. You know how to do it. Just measure the pressure up there, and you're going to see 0.
Measure the pressure. How do you have pressure without a container?
Pressure.
Measure the pressure. How do you have pressure without a container?
I don't know. You asked the scientific, but you measure.
I did. They said you need a container. The gas laws need a container. So the V for volume in the gas laws is the container.
Yeah, fair enough. But your theory,
right? So then, exactly. So then, now that we've established that to measure gas pressure, you need a container. How do you have a vacuum without a container? Can you demonstrate a vacuum?
I don't know. You asked the scientist.
They all say you need a container to have a vacuum.
Yes, but they've seen the rocket at 50 miles without pressure.
That's great. So they're within the dome. They're within the enclosed system.
Rockets work in a vacuum.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, put me in the big box then.
I will do. Yeah.
We'll see if they work or not. Because I guess he wants to see it again.
You're showing an analogy with this syringe. I show you a rocket at 50 miles up and the engine's running.
Here's some more examples. Let me pull up some more. Here's ionic propulsion in a vacuum not working. Okay.
Fine, but that's not a rocket. I got a video of a rocket at 50 miles high up working.
It's propulsion. So he's going to pull a vacuum in this little chamber, and then it's going to slow down.
You see the same video over and over again. It proves nothing.
Yeah, so why did it stop? So if propulsion works in a vacuum, why did it stop?
I don't know. Real rockets.
Why did it continue to speed up? Why was it slowing down and then fall down? Is it because it had nothing to push off of?
Real rockets got a pressurized chamber.
Rockets? How come these ones are not working? How come
real rockets go up and they fall down?
Yeah, but they go up. At least what we see with the naked eye, all the way to 50 miles or even higher. And
they can't go any higher because there's nothing to push off of.
And there is no pressure there. So
they can't go any higher. You're not listening.
They work in a vacuum.
Can't go any higher.
That's a vacuum already.
No, they
0.0001.
Hold on. If that's the case, then they should keep on going until they either hit the dome or go to outer space. But they don't.
Keep on going. They
fall back to Earth.
That's the first stage. Second stage, keep on going.
Hey, Otto the pilot troll, because new.
I'm on a troll now because I'm telling you that 50 miles
on screen. We've got propulsion in a vacuum currently on screen. So
right,
why does
your experiment is not a rocket, Angels. I'm just
it's not a rocket, so this is not propulsion.
Rocket, 50
well,
miles
actually, SpaceX claims to use ionic propulsion. So is SpaceX real rockets or not?
Of course.
Okay, so then, SpaceX uses ionic propulsion, which doesn't work in a vacuum on screen.
Yeah, but that's not a SpaceX rocket, is it?
So a SpaceX rocket, again, I'm going to say it for the second time, uses ionic propulsion, which this is.
But that's not a SpaceX rocket. There's something in the SpaceX rocket
please drop this troll.
That you're showing.
Can you go in the big box? Do us a favor, right? Go in the big box, show us in a vacuum this working, please. Can you do that?
Yeah, I could show you the rocket at 50 mile up working.
No, show me in a
That's
vacuum. Show me it working in a vacuum.
What else can I do? It's a space.
That's called a big in the question
50
fallacy.
Miles up without pressure. We know at 50 miles there is no pressure.
Yeah, and it fell back down. There was no
what
pressure, and then it fell back down.
You don't need experiments in a laboratory.
You just proved the firmament, and you just proved a flat Earth.
That's all you need.
Do you have to go fast rocket, Angel?
50 miles.
No, I don't.
Okay, so Otto, the Go Fast rocket goes up to 73 miles, right? Have you seen that video?
Yeah, I've seen all of them.
Okay.
This is a Gulfstream of 45,000 feet. And that shows the rocket, how it's going to go all the way up, 10 times higher. And you still see the engines running. The atmospheric pressure already with the Gulfstream is roughly 75 hectopascals.
Yeah, but what
And
you're
the rocket
showing
is going to go
still
10
under the
times
dome.
higher. 10 times higher without
Yeah, but
pressure.
what you're showing is under the dome.
Yeah,
Why
but
is
there
it
is no
curving?
pressure.
Wait, why is it curving?
Prove
Wait, why is
your
it curving?
point is wrong.
Hang on a second. If that horizon, right, we can calculate how big the horizon circle is there. Why is it curving like that dramatically? Why is it doing that?
It's curving because of orbit. That's what.
Oh, it's for the orbit. Oh, okay. So how big is the orbit circle then?
It really depends how high you want to go. And
How high did it go?
this one, the first stage, roughly 120. Second stage, all the way up to 38,000
Yeah,
miles.
so show us a video of that without cuts. Let's see it.
Yeah, I'm showing it to you, the first stage. Yeah.
Yeah, show us a video of that without cuts. Go ahead.
Yeah, sure. There we go. First stage, all the way up without cut.
No, that again. How high is it there?
That's the first
We're not
stage.
inside the rocket
It
yet.
keeps going. The first
We're not
stage,
inside the rocket yet.
120 kilometers high.
All right, let's see it. Let's see it curve off and go. Not curve off. Let's see it go all the way into space. Let's leave it on. Leave it on. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm going to leave it on.
Yep.
If I get
Let's see
it
it
off.
curve down.
I think that was a photograph. But that's a video, right?
Yeah, that's a video. It's from the
so where's the
Gulfstream.
where's
This
the rocket?
plane is
Where's
at
the rocket?
45,000 feet. Don't forget.
Where is the rocket?
It's there.
Okay. All right, keep going.
And it keeps going.
Where is it now?
It's way higher than the 45,000 feet of the
Point to
plane.
the rocket. Point to the rocket.
It's there.
The same plane.
The rocket's too small.
Oh, yeah, you can't see the rocket. Shame.
Why does it have to show one from the rocket? Why don't you show one from the rocket? That's what we need to see.
Oh, so that doesn't work. It's fake now.
Yeah, we need to see. We need to see it from the rocket. That's what we need to see. So no cuts from the rocket. Why can't you show that?
It doesn't matter what people show you.
It doesn't matter. That's what. So yeah. So when I show you evidence,
for flat
when I show you scientific evidence that we can verify, you deny it.
Well, that's
But
not a
we're
rocket.
supposed-
Sorry.
It's ionic propulsion. Okay, watch this. Otto, is ionic propulsion?
I don't know. You asked if
You don't know. Okay,
No.
so you don't. So it's in the word, bud. Is ionic propulsion? Do you agree?
I don't know. You are a physicist.
Kick this guy. Kick him.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Well, look.
Ionic propulsion.
Of course. Keep me. That's what you got.
No, listen.
That's what those are what Ligth has got. That's all he's got.
Listen. I'm asking you, is that all you have? Is that video?
No, I've got more. I've got videos from a different plane, commercial planes, all of them showing how the rockets go all the way up.
Yeah, but
way
Otto,
higher
didn't you
than
say you were a
100
pilot?
By
Otto,
the
didn't
way-
you
by
say
the way-
you were a pilot? Are you not a pilot anymore?
By the way, we've got videos of amateur, what's the word I'm looking for? Astronomers recording the Orion flying through the space. As well.
All right, how are we going to verify that?
Well, of course, you have to verify the longitude and latitude of those capsules and how they actually record it through space. You won't believe in it either, but actually those people have nothing to do with NASA.
Can they see a rocket that far away? Wait, how far away was the rocket?
Well, that one is just crossing the space, literally. So that was like a...
How far away was it? When they recorded it with a telescope,
I don't know
how far
exactly.
was
You
it?
have to ask the astronomers.
You don't know.
But definitely.
How do you know it's the
40,000
rocket in
miles.
space if you don't know?
Over 40,000 miles because they already...
40,000 miles? Do you think that you could really see that little rocket from 40,000 miles?
Yes, they do with these telescopes. So.
Wow.
What? Go to their channels. There are many of them that actually done it. It's on TikTok.
Hey, Otto, can you see a school bus from 350 miles away?
Not with our telescope, no.
Oh, no. So how do you see Starlink with your naked eye 350 miles away?
Starlink, you only see the light refraction. You don't actually...
How do you see the light of an object you can't see? How does that work?
Sorry, say again?
How do you see the light of an object that's too small to see? How do you see the light coming
You know,
from
it's
it?
like reflection.
So if we had a school bus up 350 miles away, you just said we can't see it. If we turn on the lights of that school bus, can we see it?
If you got a mirror from that bus reflecting the light, you would see it, yeah.
So if we turn on the school bus's headlights, we can see it from 350 miles away.
Oh, you would see it, yes. The lights, yeah. Yes, definitely, 100%.
Yeah, thanks for that.
No worries. By the way,
Otto,
what you say about the planes don't correct because of pendulous vanes and self-calibration of the software.
Oh, so airplanes don't adjust for curvature, but pendulous vanes do.
The pendulous vane do the job for it.
So why doesn't the aircraft adjust for curvature then?
It doesn't need it. The pendulous.
So the airplane doesn't adjust. So well, let me get this straight. So the airplane doesn't adjust for curvature, but the pendulous vanes do. Can you explain how that works? If the airplane is not adjusting for curvature, then how does the pendulous vanes adjust for
it? The pendulous calibrate at the ratio of 8 degrees per hour, which is way more.
You didn't hear my question, but if the airplane is not adjusting for curvature, how does the pendulous vanes adjusting for curvature? If
because the gyroscope is rigid. And as you're going along the curvature, the pendulous actually.
But the plane's not adjusting for curvature. How do you know it's going over curvature? It's not adjusting for curvature. How does that work?
Because the pendulous are the free moving part. So when they move,
no, you're not answering the question. The plane is you said the plane's not adjusting for curvature.
They don't.
Okay, so then how is the aircraft pendulous vanes adjusting for curvature if the plane's not doing it?
The gyroscope stays rigid. And the gyroscope stays rigid, the pendulous fall back to gravity.
Yeah. So does the attitude indicator maintain rigidity in space?
Back to the natural position.
Does the aircraft maintain rigidity in space? Does this instrument maintain rigidity in space?
This is all self-calibrated.
No. Does this maintain rigidity in space?
No, it doesn't. It's self-calibrated.
So when you change orientation, it doesn't maintain rigidity in space.
It does. It's designed to do it.
It does.
Under rapid movements, yeah.
Does the plane need to nose down? When the plane flies, does it need to nose down?
It really depends, yeah.
It depends. Well, the pilots say that never happens.
Not to correct for the curvature, no, but sometimes
so they fly like this then?
Yes, let this guy go.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's going we're not really going way off.
There we go.
This guy's name was Otto the pilot, and now he's
software calibration.
Otto, we'll speak in the future at some point, okay?
50 miles, zero vacuum.
This is how planes fly, according to Otto, the fake pilot. He used to be a pilot, but now he's not a pilot anymore, somehow.
All right, well, look, I think that's it, really. I think the box is...
Hey, actually, I was just coming up to speak about this guy, Otto, right? I spoke with him lots of times before, but one time in particular, he says he flew, like Angel says, he said he used to be a pilot, or he is a pilot. He said that he flew with his nose down 1 degree for every 69 miles. I asked him 3 times the same question, and he acknowledged that he says that he flies with his nose down. He's a complete liar. He's on the
and now he said that he constantly. Yeah, he's
it's insane. He just continues to propagate the spinning ball with no proof over a year.
He's being paid for it actually because he had information on a page where it had highlighted bits, and it's like someone highlighted it for him to read.
Yeah, it's insane. It really is. It's kind of getting to be pathetic because he just constantly says the same things over and over again.
Yeah. How can the pendulous vanes be adjusting for curvature if the plane's not
and the plane not?
Curvature?
Exactly. 100%. I just wanted to say that. It's ridiculous. All right, thank you for letting me up.
All right, cool. So, look, the box is empty. There is no more guests at the present time. If you do disagree and you want to explain how rockets can work in a vacuum or in space, now would be a good time to join. There was a guest, but they left. All right, so we have no guests. All right, so if we don't have any guests, we'll hang around for a few more moments. I think we've had a good show today, but unfortunately we didn't get the evidence we were looking for. But again, look, all is not lost. We still have the rest of the week to search, to hopefully get the answers we're looking for, which is very simple. A rocket, if they go to space, it should be easy to demonstrate. From the ground, going up, and then obviously into space, without any cuts or edits. So yeah, if we can get that, that would be fantastic. Or We don't have to do that. We just need to see Newton's third law working in a vacuum here on Earth, right? Just remove the air and then try to see if you can get motion in a vacuum without pushing off anything. Very simple. Well, I think we're coming to a close. Is there anything you guys want to say before we wrap up?
No, it's funny to me. It's always the same trolls. You got to notice, guys. It's always the same people, the same trolls that come up. It's always the same ones. But for a reason.
Well, they're desperately hanging on to, this belief. They know it's falling apart. That's why they're around. They want
there's hired agents and stuff. Honestly, you got to think, right? If Flat Earth is that dumb, right, and you think that Flat Earth is so dumb and silly and all these things, why would you follow us around all the time, begging us to unblock you even? If we're just silly people, just move on. Why would you follow us around?
Hey, Chauffeur, how are you?
Hey, I'm good, guys. Good. Listen up.
Tell us, do you believe rockets work?
Yeah.
Do you believe rockets work in space?
No, I said, you know what? No. I believe I'm a flat earther. I just have a question for you guys. I don't know if I'm echoing. Sorry, something's echoing. Is it me or?
Go on, because I'm going to let you go. But go on, make your question.
Okay. No, I'm just saying, why don't people ever believe stuff that they see on TV? Astronauts themselves admitting they've never been there. What's wrong with people? You're never going to get there. Like, why can't they just believe it's coming spewing from the same astronauts? And we've seen it. Why don't they believe it?
They're just not ready to be unplugged. But look, I do appreciate you coming up, okay?
Yeah, no worries.
I'll drop you down for that.
What about this idea, Gas? The Artemis